Some stories change the way we look at bravery, strength, and the true meaning of kindness. This one begins in a quiet middle school hallway just after the last bell rang, where a timid girl who had spent years trying to avoid trouble finally found herself cornered by the school bully. No teachers. No witnesses at first. Just fear, footsteps, and a moment no one expected to see. Because in the next few seconds, something happened that would leave the entire school stunned. A boy known for humiliating others, shoving kids into lockers, and ruling the hallways with intimidation, raised his hand to hit her. And when he did, she didn't cry. She didn't run. She didn't freeze. What she did next changed not only his life, but hers, and taught everyone watching a lesson they would never forget. Before we dive into this powerful story of courage, empathy, and the life-changing impact of kindness, make sure you subscribe to your channel name for more inspiring stories just like this one. Don't forget to like this video if it touches your heart, and share your thoughts in the comments below. We love hearing from you. Her name was Lily Carter. 13 years old. Soft-spoken. The kind of kid who apologized when someone else bumped into her. She lived in a small suburban town where the school looked picture-perfect from the outside, neat lawns, shiny trophy cases, and inspirational posters about respect taped on every wall. But those posters didn't protect Lily. Lily walked through school like a shadow, seen but unnoticed. Her long brown hair often covered part of her face, and she always carried her books tightly against her chest, as if they were a shield between her and the world. She loved drawing, writing short stories, and reading fantasy novels during recess while other kids played sports or laughed with friends. She wasn't disliked, she was simply overlooked. Invisible. Except to one person. That person was Ryan Matthews, 8 months older, twice as loud, and known for all the wrong reasons. Ryan was the kind of kid whose name echoed through the principal's office more than in the classroom. If someone dropped their lunch tray, he laughed. If a kid stuttered while answering a question, he mimicked them. And if someone looked vulnerable, he made them his target. And Lily, with her quiet voice and nervous smiles, was his favorite. It started with small things. A comment about her clothes. Taking her sketchbook and passing it around. Making fun of the fantasy characters she drew. She never fought back. She never told on him. She just lowered her head and whispered, "Please give it back." But bullies don't stop when you stay silent. They grow. One Thursday afternoon after school, Lily was gathering her books at her locker. The hallways were almost empty, except for the sound of a water fountain trickling and a few distant voices from the gym. She thought she had made it through the day unnoticed. Then she heard footsteps behind her. Heavy ones. "Hey, weirdo," Ryan said, leaning against the locker beside her. "What's in the sketchbook today? More dragons? Or werewolves? Or is it another one of your cringe princess stories?" Lily didn't look up. "Please, Ryan. I just want to go home." But Ryan wasn't done. He snatched the sketchbook from her hands. When she reached for it, he shoved her shoulder. She barely kept her balance. "Leave me alone," she said, more firmly this time. Her voice trembled, but her words were different. Stronger. Ryan didn't like that. He raised his hand, not a playful slap, not a teasing push this time, it was anger. He hit her across the cheek. The sound echoed in the empty hallway. Lily's hair fell across her face as she held her cheek, shocked not by the pain, but by the intensity of it. For the first time, someone else saw. A small group of students turning the corner froze, wide-eyed. But before any of them could shout, run, or react, Lily did something that no one expected. She stood up straight. Calm. Focused. Her voice didn't shake when she spoke. "You think hurting people makes you strong," she said quietly. "But it doesn't." Ryan scoffed and moved toward her again, but this time, Lily didn't back away. In one swift motion, almost instinctive, she grabbed his wrist, turned her body, and flipped him onto the floor. Not violently. Not aggressively. Controlled. Like she knew exactly what she was doing. Ryan's eyes widened as he landed on his back, stunned. The kids watching gasped. Lily stepped back, breathing steadily. She wasn't shaking. She wasn't afraid. She was grounded. What was that? Ryan yelled, scrambling up. Lily stepped away and said simply, self-defense. I don't want to hurt you. Just stop hurting people. A teacher rushed over after hearing the noise, and students immediately began explaining. But by then, Ryan was no longer angry, he was embarrassed, confused, and something new, quiet. The principal called both of them in. Lily explained what happened. Ryan admitted to taking her sketchbook and pushing her, but he avoided eye contact the entire time. The principal suspended Ryan for 2 days and called both sets of parents. But what happened next is what truly matters. Because while the school expected Lily to finally feel strong, she didn't feel proud of what happened. That night, as she sat in her room holding an ice pack to her cheek, she cried, not because she was hurt, but because she never wanted to be violent. Lily believed in kindness so deeply that even defending herself felt wrong. Her mom sat beside her and brushed her hair gently. You didn't do anything wrong, sweetheart. Standing up for yourself doesn't make you unkind. It just means you finally believed you deserved respect. Lily rested her head on her mom's shoulder and whispered, I don't want Ryan to hate me. I just wish he wasn't so angry inside. The next week at school, Ryan returned. Rumors had already spread, and people whispered about how Lily took down the bully. Some clapped when they saw her. Some nudged her with playful admiration. But Lily didn't smile. Praise didn't make her feel good, not when she knew someone else was hurting too. She noticed Ryan eating alone at lunch. No loud friends. No audience. No swagger. Just a quiet kid staring at his food. She could have ignored him. She could have enjoyed watching him sit in the silence he used to force others into. But Lily wasn't like that. She walked over to his table, holding a small container in her hands. Ryan looked up, confused. I baked cookies last night, she said softly. Would you like one? Ryan blinked. After everything I did, you're offering me a cookie? You look like you could use someone being kind to you, she said. He didn't accept right away. His throat tightened a little. No one had ever offered him kindness without wanting something back. After a long pause, he took one. Thanks, he muttered. Just, please try not to be mean anymore, Lily said. You're better than that. I can see it. Something changed in Ryan that day. Not instantly. Not magically. But gradually. He apologized to the kids he bullied. He returned things he'd taken. He even sat with different students and listened. Really listened. Lily didn't fix him, she inspired him. And here's the truth buried inside this story. Kindness isn't weakness. It's powerful enough to break cycles of pain. Standing up for yourself is courage. But standing up for others, even when they once hurt you, that's kindness at its highest level. Years later, Lily and Ryan both looked back on that day as a turning point. Lily went on to teach art to children, reminding them to be brave and gentle in a world that often teaches the opposite. Ryan became a youth counselor, helping kids who struggled with anger and bullying because he had once been one of them. And every time he spoke to a kid about choosing empathy over cruelty, he remembered a timid girl with a sketchbook, who fought just once in her life and then offered a cookie to the person who hurt her. Not to show she was stronger, but to show there was another way to live. Kindness doesn't mean letting people walk over you, and it doesn't mean fighting back with the same cruelty they use against you. Kindness means choosing understanding when the world expects anger. It means believing that even the people who hurt others are often hurting inside themselves. Lily's story reminds us that a single act of courage can protect you. But a single act of kindness can change someone else. Today, choose kindness. Not the easy kind, the brave kind. If this story touched your heart, please like, comment, and share it so more people can hear it. And make sure you subscribe to your channel name for more inspiring stories that remind us of the goodness still left in the world. Because kindness is contagious. Let's spread it.